What is good, everybody? My name is Polo. Hope you're doing well. And today I am responding to a request to step outside my box and listen to some music I didn't grow up listening to. Now, if you follow my channel, you know that's a common theme on this channel, as I grew up listening to hip hop and R&B with some select music here and there outside of the genres, but that's the pocket I kind of stayed in. All right. But since then, many of you guys have sent in different things that have completely opened up my view in terms of music and changed the way that I hear and listen to music, even in my middle age. All right. Now, this one is a special video as it comes specifically from a subscriber, written, produced, and performed by a subscriber of the channel. All right. Now, I'm pretty sure they're aware, if they followed enough of my content, that I don't sugarcoat a lot when it comes to what I think of the music, and that it's never ill-intended or malicious in any way. All right. My friends that know me, people that I know that are producers and rappers, I always tell them, don't ask my opinion if you want an honest answer. If you want somebody to massage your emotions and tell you what you want to hear, I'm not the guy for you. All right. But I will give my honest opinion, and me being typically a skeptic, 85% thinking like 85% I'm thinking I'm not going to like it. But that's most of the stuff you guys send me, and then you guys shock me time and time again. And I don't know if this will be another case like that today, but I'm definitely here to see where it takes us. And yeah, this is written and produced by one person, and it's called "Free to Think," is the title of the song, and the name of the band is Infected with Fire. Before we get started, if you like this type of content, do me a big favor and like the video. If you want to stay up to date whenever I post, subscribe and hit that notification bell. The engagement, the comments tell me to keep putting out more content like this, and I truly appreciate it. Also, let me know your genuine thoughts, on what you think of this record as well. Let's get into it. All right, let's go.
I was born on the day that the world burned away. I was born with no choice, had to find my own voice in the world, in the streets, in my mind. What I see up above, 10,000 feet, another world where I'm free, where I'm free to think the things I want, to breathe the way I need, to hold the things I love. To run through a field, to touch a thing that's real, to see a human face. I'm free to forget the things I know and to totally let go everything I've seen. I'm free to see a baby new, to disappear into the place from which I to hold the things I love.
All right. So, my first impression is I think the bones of the song is really good in terms of the concept of the record and the vibe of the song. I like it. I'll tell you guys what I like first. So I like that. But there's quite a few things I think that could use some work. This was I believe it was written all by one person, okay? Mixed, mastered, the whole nine. And you can kind of tell in terms of the vocals and the guitar, because I would love if he'd hired someone or had someone else in the band that was a little bit stronger to put a stronger riff with that acoustic guitar to kind of like give the song a little bit more meat. And in terms of the vocals, you can definitely tell that the vocals are amateurish in terms of the talent of singing and being gifted. But, you know, you don't need to be a gifted singer to pull off a great song. I've reacted to people who were not the strongest singers, but that was part of their charm. But the singing isn't so bad where, you know, I couldn't get through the song. It's actually, you know, it's a vibe for the most part. It's not, you guys have watched, well, depending on how many of my videos you've seen, you guys have seen me not be able to get through a song if it's really just making my ears bleed. Versus this one, I like the overall vibe. It's like a coming of age type of story that a lot of people go through in terms of, and I like records like that. So far, those would be my critiques, you know, and, if I'm anyone to critique music was, I wish there was a stronger riff in the middle. And then, maybe there was a few more people that were stronger, but in terms of the person, the songwriting, things of that nature, it just feels like unpolished. It definitely feels like it's an amateur record, which is fine and all, but the overall bones for the record, I like the vibe of it. I have a playlist with music that kind of sets this tone.
To touch a thing that's real, to run through the field, to see a human face.
The acoustic guitar did pick up towards the middle of the record, which I enjoyed, but I think it should be strong throughout the record with some really I don't know. I wish I could speak music. I don't speak music. I don't play an instrument, so I always think it's funny to tell people but I'm just giving you guys my thought of what I'm thinking while I'm listening to the record. Like, oh, if I was in the studio, I would tell them, you need this, you need that, you need that, and this would be good, But it's definitely surprisingly better than I thought it would be, because I am very skeptical, especially when it comes to amateur artists.
It's real, to run through the field, to see a human face. To forget the things I know, and to totally let go of everything I've seen.
This melody right here picks up as the song goes with the acoustic guitar there. That should be through the whole song, I think. But it's a gradual build. I can see this song is one of those sort of like a, dare I say, interstellar, leave your mind type of records. The what's the word? Is it cerebral? Is that the word? I don't know, but it gives you that vibe.
To forget the things I know, and to totally let go of everything I've seen. I'm free to see a baby new, and to disappear into the place from which I came.
I also love the messaging.
To forget the things I know, and to totally let go of everything
I think that it would have hit harder if it started off with this and grew from here. Okay, even more skilled on the, you know what I mean? Like, since it's a gradual build record, but that's just me from the peanut gallery.
To forget the things I know and to totally let go of everything I've
All right. was born with no choice. Had to find my own voice. With no choice, had to find my own voice. Free to think. What do you guys think? Okay, how did you feel about the record? Is it trash, or is it something that you can listen to? What's my opinion on it? Honestly, I actually like the song. Okay, I played it all the way through. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it through before listening to it, not while listening to it. I'm like, oh my God, don't put me in this position to judge somebody's art to this degree and react to it. But I do these from time to time, and I'm actually surprised. I've listened to a lot of amateur artists, especially growing up the way I grew up. Everybody wants to be a rapper, and I've said I live close to a place called Toledo, Ohio, and 99% of the rappers from Toledo, Ohio, the local rappers, are trash to me, and I've always said that. And then people used to get upset with me. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm not feeling it. So it's when it comes to amateur music that I'm calling it amateur music, and this is one of the best things that I've heard in terms, because I'm very, very picky when it comes to it. I can definitely hear that it needs to be polished, and if you had like a bunch of talented people around you as well to help you polish this record, I can actually see this being a really, really even better song. But is it something that I would listen to? Yes, especially back when I was smoking. I listen to artists that are not famous. I have a large playlist, even on YouTube. I have YouTube music playlists from artists who've never charted anything, just local people, but they're extremely gifted, people that were never given a chance because they're not part of the machine. And I am impressed with Infected with Fire. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments section below. And yeah, I appreciate you for watching. Peace.
Yeah! Look what I have created!